All right. Welcome back to the Ghosty Girls podcast. Whoop! Skirt. Skirt. Give me one, girl. Give me a. Thank you. She did it. I know they can't really hear it, but we can, so that's fine.
Alicia and my dog have they have a very special relationship.
Hey, come here. What did you see outside today? Oh, really? And what? It was a squirrel? What happened? Oh, did the crow come back? Did the crow come back? She gonna bring your mommy a treat? Yeah? Anywho, welcome back to the Ghosty Girls.
Yes.
As Christina said, I'm Alicia.
I'm Christina.
Nice to meet you.
Why are we talking in a country accent?
I don't know, why not? We can be Dolly today.
Oh, I love Dolly. Dolly's my favorite.
I know, that's your girl.
It really is.
Khaleesi's my girl.
I know. Oh, I know.
What are we talking about today?
Today, we have a really crazy story.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. And it's pretty recent, too.
Okay.
2019.
All right, you're going to hear my bag rustle for a minute. You want to tell everybody what I did?
Alicia is using her Bailey Sarian bag that I got her for Christmas. It's so cute, and I'm so mad that I didn't get one for myself. But it's her, and what does she have, like devil horns on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's holding up her middle finger and says, on Mondays, we talk murder.
Yeah, I'm so mad I didn't buy one for myself. That is a
want
really
I'll
cute bag.
I'll go back to the plastic bag.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to, like, take away your Christmas gift. Like,
You
yeah,
can
that's
have
great.
it, but you cannot have the pin that you got me that says, I feel God in this Chili's tonight. Because that's on here, too.
I forgot about that. I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
I mean, when do you not feel God in Chili's when they bring that chips and salty?
The answer is never.
Anywho.
So, have you ever seen anything on the internet that, like, really disturbed you?
No.
Yeah,
Have
right? Definitely.
Ooh, listen, I've joined a couple of Facebook groups and...
yeah. The serial killer groups and the true crime groups, they be posting.
Sometimes I didn't know what, like, embedded meant.
Oh,
and then somebody was like, oh, look down in the comments. Mm-hmm. Shoo. Mm-hmm. I deleted that group. I just took myself out of a couple of them, actually.
Gruesome stuff, yeah. But, like, I feel like our generation was kind of raised on, like, the rotten.com era.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you know, you know. Mm. But that's the kind of case we're going to be talking about today. Because not only was the life of a beautiful 17-year-old girl viciously ended on July 14th, 2019, but the pictures of her murder live on in the depths of the seedy internet to this day.
Gross.
Yeah. Today, we are going to talk about the absolutely senseless and horrific murder of Bianca Devins.
I don't think I've heard this one.
Yeah, this is a crazy one. Bianca Michelle Devins was born on October 2nd, 2001 in Utica, New York. Friends and family described her as a quote-unquote bright light who was very creative and artistic, and she also loved music. Bianca was a happy and bubbly child, and she was very, very close to her mother, and she even called her mother her best friend. Her father, unfortunately, left when she was young and wasn't involved in her life at all. Beginning at the age of 9, Bianca really started struggling with her mental health, and she began seeing a therapist for treatment for depression and separation anxiety. After years of treatment, Bianca was ultimately diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, which is a mental health disorder that makes it very difficult to regulate emotions, and that leads to impulsivity, mood swings, unstable behavior, and it also affects maintaining significant relationships. So obviously, this made it incredibly difficult for Bianca to connect with her peers. I think we all know how much struggling with mental health issues sucks, but as a child, I can imagine it's even more difficult because you have no idea what's going on. Like, you don't really have a clear understanding of, like, yourself. Like, at least as an adult, you know what's going on.
Yeah, that had to be hard.
Yes. Bianca, however, wanted to turn her struggles into something positive, and she actually had aspirations of majoring in psychology at Mohawk Valley Community College in Utica, New York. as many people that are struggling to find their identity and form friendships do, Bianca turned to social media. She was active in the Minecraft community first, and then eventually ended up on Instagram, Discord, etc.
Oh, no, not the Discord.
Yep. Friends said that she slowly began to pull away from her physical friendships, and she began to really self-isolate as she got deeper and deeper into her social media life. It got to the point where Bianca's entire social life was online, which is a slippery slope.
Well, yeah, and when you have a personality disorder, too.
Yep.
Shit.
Bianca's mission on social media was to spread positivity, and she often posted photos of herself with captions like, "I love you all," and "I hope you have a great day," things like that. And she gained a pretty decent following as an influencer. She had lots of followers and lots of online friends. Despite being able to connect with people online and amassing tons of people who followed her and loved her, Bianca was also relentlessly harassed and bullied. Because we all know that although the internet can be used for great things, it's also used for terrible things. Unfortunately, her social media presence attracted some pretty nasty people. She was called names. They made fun of her appearance. She was told she should just, quote, go kill herself.
I hate people.
I know, all of the horrible things. And if you're one of those people that comments those types of things on other people's social media, fuck you.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Sideways with the chainsaw.
Yes, please. Actually, yeah. Yeah.
Bianca continued to struggle with her mental health issues. And in the summer of 2017, Bianca's family woke up to find her not there. They saw that her cell phone was still in her room, and they found a note that read, "Don't worry, Mom, I'll be back." Understandably, her mom freaked the fuck out. Like, I can't even imagine.
Oh, no. Especially if she left her cell phone.
Yeah. People were immediately concerned that this had something to do with her online presence. So her family reported her missing, and police found her relatively quickly in Long Island, New York, with a man that she had met online named John.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Her mom immediately rushed to Long Island to go get Bianca. And Bianca told her that she had run away because John had threatened to overdose if she didn't come to him.
Oh,
yeah.
For shit's sake.
I know. And this became a pattern with Bianca because she actually ran away with this guy again 2 years later in 2019. And according to her mother, Bianca and John's relationship was incredibly tumultuous, which is super common with individuals who suffer from borderline personality disorder. Since individuals with borderline personality disorder usually have little to no impulse control, they tend to make very rash decisions without thinking about the consequences. Making matters worse was the fact that this John guy decided to post some revenge porn online to get back at Bianca for wanting to break up with him. And even worse still was the fact that these images were taken without Bianca's consent. And also, obviously, she was underage.
How old was he?
I believe he was like in his early 20s. Okay. Yeah. And this guy circulated these photos to all of her followers. She was, obviously very embarrassed. Very traumatic time for her. Bianca's mother ultimately did obtain a restraining order against John on behalf of Bianca, but at that point, the damage had already been done. And I'm going to say this, especially for younger listeners. Once something is online, it's online.
Yep.
Okay. You can
there.
try to scrub it, but once it's there, it's fucking there. Okay. Please be careful. Or in this situation, Bianca couldn't have done anything anyway because these photos and videos were taken without her consent during sexual encounters. So it's not like she took the photos and...
So why wasn't John arrested? If
that I don't know.
Underage,
yeah, I couldn't...
He's posting this, like...
I couldn't find any information about that.
That pisses me off.
I know. Yep.
I'm sure it's pissing everyone off. I'm just...
Yeah.
Saying what everyone's thinking.
And it's at this point that Bianca's mother stated that Bianca was in the throes of a full-on mental breakdown. She posted videos hitting herself in the head. She made comments about how she was going to, quote-unquote, off herself. It was bad. Luckily, Bianca was able to get admitted to a mental hospital for treatment of her borderline personality disorder, and she underwent extensive therapy for 5 months.
Good.
Yeah. Once released, her friends and family were like, the old Bianca's back.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by all accounts, Bianca was doing amazing. She took control of her mental health and she fought like hell, which is so admirable. Things began really looking up for Bianca. She was actively in counseling. She began doing some modeling, and she's beautiful. Like, if you Google pictures of her, like, she's gorgeous. She was doing everything she could to inspire and help others online who were struggling with mental health issues. She was just a very kind, caring, absolutely beautiful human being.
Well, I'm going to Google her.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all of this made Bianca a huge target for online trolls, specifically incels. And if you're not familiar with the term incel, I'm going to break it down for y'all. An incel is an involuntarily celibate man who is frustrated by the fact that they are celibate. But the reason that they are involuntarily celibate is because they are misogynistic pigs who see women as objects. Yeah, There's an entire incel culture on the internet, and many of the forums that they frequent end up banned because these men post extremely violent content about women. They also like to blame women for the fact that they don't want to have sex with them. And they totally ignore the fact that the very reason that the women don't want to have sex with them is because they're pieces of shit.
Right.
Yeah. So that gives you an idea of the type of men that were harassing Bianca online. And this is actually...
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was going to say Brian Koberger, they at first thought that he was possibly an incel.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and incels, they're super common online. They're on TikTok, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on Reddit, anywhere that people congregate online. And I'm sure everyone listening has seen at least one example of an incel.
They're gross. I hate it.
They are. Yeah, they make comments about how women are only good as like fuck toys and we shouldn't have rights and that we're all bitches and whores and we should kill ourselves. They're gentlemen.
Correct. They're all correct.
Yeah, but I digress.
Stupid assholes.
Yeah. Despite these idiot men harassing her online, Bianca graduated high school and had plans to go to college. She was extending her social circles and actually getting out and having fun and living her life. Yeah. Good. But she did continue her online persona and she continued to talk to and befriend others online. In April of 2019, Bianca, quote unquote, met 21-year-old Lyft driver Brandon Andrew Clark, and the two became fast friends. And Brandon actually lived in Syracuse, New York, which really wasn't that far from Bianca. It was about a 45-minute drive. So they actually began hanging out in person. Brandon met Bianca's family. He played video games with Bianca's little sister. He basically became part of Bianca's family. His intentions, however, were much different than Bianca's intentions. Bianca viewed Brandon strictly as a friend, but Brandon viewed Bianca as his girlfriend, which Bianca was very quick to correct in public. Yeah. He would like introduce her as his girlfriend and she was like, no, we're just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bianca made it very clear to Brandon that they were just friends and that she didn't have romantic feelings for him. So I just want to be clear that she was in no way stringing him along or using him. I do think that Brandon figured that he could eventually like weasel his way into becoming Bianca's boyfriend. And I feel like as females, we all know those guys, like the ones that say they're okay with just being your friend and they'll try to make a move on you like at any point that they can. Like they're opportunists, if you will.
Bench warmers.
Yeah. Yep. Bench warmers. Brandon Clark was born on October 6, 1997, and by all accounts had a pretty nasty childhood. One report I read detailed how Brandon once watched his father hold his mother at knife point for hours. So it obviously wasn't the best family environment for him, to say the least. I didn't do a lot of deep diving into Brandon because I just really don't care about him and I want to focus on Bianca. So there's that. All you need to know about him is he's a piece of shit. Anywho, regardless, Bianca felt confident in her friendship with Brandon. and that it was strictly platonic and that he respected her boundaries. Bianca then met a guy online by the name of Alex, and the two started to hit it off on a more romantic level.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and an opportunity finally arises for them to meet when Bianca mentions that there's a concert that she wants to go to in New York City. A singer by the name of Nicole Dollanganger. I've never heard of her.
Mm-mm.
But anywho, that's the concert that Bianca wanted to go to. Brandon offered to drive Bianca to the concert, and Alex would meet them both there. And I would assume that Brandon probably told Bianca something like, hey, it would probably be good to have someone you know there in case this Alex guy turns out to be a creep. I'm a good friend. I'm a good guy.
I'm your bestie.
Yeah. Which in theory is a good idea, but unfortunately a good idea this was not. So, on the night of July 13th, 2019, Brandon and Bianca go to this concert and they meet Alex there. And Alex and Bianca really hit it off. Bianca was instantly smitten. She was texting her friends, telling them that she was in love.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they were hugging, they were holding hands. It was a great night for Bianca. After the concert ended, she texted her mother to let her know that she was on her way home with Brandon. Because remember, Brandon had driven her there.
Right.
On the morning of July 14, 2019, the morning after the concert, 911 dispatchers received a call from a caller stating there's going to be a murder-suicide. The victim is Bianca Michelle Devins. I'm not going to stay on the phone for long because I still need to do the suicide part of the murder-suicide.
Oh, no.
Yep. This caller then gave his location to the dispatcher, a wooded dead-end road not far from Bianca's home. Calls were also flooding into police agencies from Discord and 4chan users stating that a user had uploaded a post saying, quote unquote, sorry fuckers, you're going to have to find somebody else to orbit. Accompanied with the post was the photo of a woman laying in a car, throat slashed with blood all over her.
Stop.
The photo instantly went viral and was circulated everywhere and shared millions of times. Amongst the people who received a screenshot of the image of Bianca's dead body was Bianca's own mother, Kim Devins.
Stop.
Yeah.
God bless her. That I can't.
Yep.
I can't even think about that.
Officers responded to the location and found Brandon standing in front of them with a knife. He then took a selfie of himself as he was slashing his own neck with the knife and uploaded it with the caption, ashes to ashes. Unbelievably, the wound actually didn't kill Brandon. So he tried to slit his own throat, but he failed at that.
What an asshole.
Yep. So Brandon was quickly apprehended. While paramedics worked on Brandon to save his life, the dead body of Bianca Devins was found under a tarp on the side of the road. At the scene, Brandon had wrote the words, "May you never forget me," on the concrete road, and had the song Test Drive by Joji playing on repeat from his Bluetooth speaker. And I did a little digging into this song because I had never heard of it before, and I wondered, like, if it had any relevance to the events. Like, why would he be playing this song on repeat?
Yeah.
And when I looked it up, the lyrics kind of speak for themselves. And some of the lyrics are, I don't like when you taunt me. I'm looking for a long ride, and she just wants a test drive. I'm dying on the west side. I'll see you in the next life. So essentially, this was a song about a woman like jerking a guy around and the guy having more feelings for her than she has for him. But she wasn't jerking him around. Like, she was very clear that she just wanted to be friends with him.
Yeah.
And even to play devil's advocate, even if she was jerking him around, it still doesn't give him the right to take her life.
Right.
Like, you're allowed to change your mind. I mean, you're allowed to have feelings for someone and then just be like, hey, like, I don't think this is working out. Like, I just want to be friends. You're allowed to change your mind.
Yeah.
Okay? If there's any men listening, Women are allowed to change their minds. Okay.
Yes. Unless you're an incel, then go fuck yourself.
Yeah, really. I don't think any incels would listen to us. I think we're too feminist.
We're too sassy.
Yes. Which is fine. I don't want any incels listening.
Nope.
Fuck you.
I'll slap you right in the face with my saggy ass titty. That shit hurts. Smack. You might want to take that out.
Nope. I am leaving it in. That was funny.
Smack, smack.
Slap with a titty. After Brandon was taken into custody, investigators shockingly learned that there were not only more pictures that Brandon had uploaded online, but also a video. Investigators also confiscated Brandon's electronics and found that he had made several internet searches for terms like how to find the carotid artery, how to kill someone, and how to choke someone.
Good Lord.
Yeah. This accompanied with the discovery of the videotape equipment and the fact that he had hidden the knife under the seat before he had picked up Bianca for the concert left investigators with absolutely no doubt that this was premeditated.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't even use the excuse that he saw Bianca with another dude and he got jealous and he just couldn't control his anger and his rage and he snapped.
That's still not okay, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not that that's even a valid defense, period. But you know, I mean, like,
Yeah.
people try to use defenses like that.
I had a moment of insanity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he planned this shit. So Brandon Clark pled not guilty to second-degree murder on July 29th, 2019, but ultimately changed his plea to guilty before his trial in 2020, which was plagued with delays due to the COVID-19 pandemic. On June 2nd, 2020, Brandon decided to rescind his guilty plea, claiming legal malpractice against his attorney. His request was, however, denied as he had already admitted his guilt. And on March 16th, 2021, Brandon Clark was sentenced to 25 years to life. That's it. 25 years to life. The aftermath of the social media posts is still a problem to this day. The absolutely grisly and vile images of Bianca were widely circulated, specifically on 4chan, which is basically the sewer of the internet. And disgustingly, many people shared the photos and even commented that Bianca deserved it and got what was coming to her. Many of these incels even celebrated her murder. And they were like, yay, go Brandon. People even went as far as sending the pictures to Bianca's mother and sister from anonymous accounts, making jokes and mean comments. And 2 years after her death, Bianca's family said that they were still receiving the photos.
Are you serious?
Yep.
That is some fucked up shit.
Yep. Kim Devins, Bianca's mother, fiercely advocated for stricter laws against circulating violent content on social media. And in September of 2020, Bianca's law was introduced, which would essentially require social media platforms to establish an independent department that was specifically dedicated to identifying and removing violent content. And in December 2022, a version of Bianca's law was passed by Governor Kathy Hochul, which aims to criminalize anyone who posts, shares, or publishes personal images with intent to degrade or abuse under certain circumstances. And I totally agree with stricter internet laws.
I agree too.
I can't even tell you how many times I've reported like violent or bullying and harassing content that has absolutely no business being on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, only to receive a message a week later stating that the content was found not to violate the guidelines. Yeah.
Yep. I do want to note whoever reported our YouTube video on what do we call it? Love Doesn't Win.
Yeah.
Love Doesn't Win or whatever. Because of the how do you say it?
I went and looked because they timestamped where they stated that it was quote unquote medical misinformation.
There's nothing in there.
I was talking about how they use drugs.
Right.
Which they themselves stated in the documentary that I cited.
Yep.
Okay. So they themselves said when we got to the compound, we were given marijuana and drugs and all that stuff. They said that themselves. I didn't make that up. I cited my source.
Right.
And they said I was spreading medical misinformation.
Right. But you're not telling them.
I didn't say go do DRUGSs.
Like, you're not saying, take this drug, it will stop this from happening to you. That's medical misinformation.
Yeah, exactly.
You were giving facts about
the case. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean.
Yeah. So whoever reported us for that, suck a dick, please.
Yeah. No, seriously. Fuck you.
Man, we are aggressive.
I'm angry. No.
I'm angry too, but whatever. Mwah. I'm sorry. We digress.
We digress. Yeah. But I sincerely hope that all of the death photos of Bianca have been scrubbed from the internet, because her family doesn't want them out there, and the family's wishes need to be respected.
Agreed.
Yeah. No one needs to see a picture of their daughter's dead body online, let alone be fucking trolled with it by assholes who have nothing better to do with their lives than ruin someone else's. Like, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Why would you ever send a picture of someone's dead body to the person's mother? Who the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah. So, that's the story of Bianca Devins.
Oh, it breaks my heart. I did look her up. You know who I think she looks like?
Who?
Do you know who Emma Myers is?
No.
The girl in the Minecraft movie. The younger
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
She's in Wednesday, too. She's Wednesday's best friend.
She does. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she kind of looks like her.
Yeah,
very,
she
very
does.
pretty.
She does. Yeah.
Oh, my heart goes out to her family. That fucking sucks.
Yeah. Luckily, when I was researching, I didn't see any of the death photos pop up, but I did see the death photo when it was originally circulating, because it was literally everywhere. Like, and you know, like, I follow like true crime groups and stuff, and people reposted it to there. So I have seen it, and it's really bad. It's really bad. Like, it's like kind of one of those, you know how you have things that you see that are like etched in your memory forever.
Yep.
That's one of those photos. But I can't even imagine, like, if that was disturbing to me and it's etched in my memory, I can't even imagine knowing her and seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, that's completely fucked.
I mean, even people like you get this social media following, and like sometimes these people really feel like they are your friend. Or they really know you.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I like to think our listeners are, you know, our friends in a way.
Yeah.
You know, and
we've
like,
made friends through this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And
absolutely.
like, we care about all of you, you know.
But all her online friends,
They all saw that.
they saw it, and that fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, some people thought that it was like a hoax, because like, I mean, it was just such a jarring photo. And again, he supposedly like uploaded like a video too. I thank God I never came across that. And I hope that's scrubbed from the internet too. But again, like I said earlier, once it's on the internet, it's there. Like, people have screenshots, they save it.
Yeah. That's why I'm in a group called the Dirty Delete, and people post stuff that people have posted and then deleted.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean, prime example. Like, once it's out there, it's out there.
There's an actual group for that stuff. Like, look at this person dirty deleting this comment.
Yeah. So guys, just be careful what you post online.
Yeah, especially you youngins.
Yeah. Be careful of that. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Mm-hmm. I mean, from my research, and I watched there's a show called The Social Media Murders. I think it's on ID Discovery.
Okay.
But it's on the Discovery Plus app. So I watched it. It's Bianca's episode is season 1, episode 3, and I'll link it in the show notes.
Awesome.
But in that episode, her mom did an interview, and it didn't seem like there was any red flags with this Brandon guy. Mm-hmm. Again, he was very close with her family. So I want to say, like, be careful who you surround yourself with. But sometimes, like, even when you're careful, like, shit can happen. I mean, we never know what anybody's capable of. So,
and mental health is real.
It is. And Bianca was doing everything right. Yeah. She was
Brandon was doing everything wrong, it sounds like.
Yep. I just I feel really bad for her mom. The stuff with daughters really gets me. From having my own daughter.
I get it.
It really does. But I did read that her mother started a scholarship in her memory, and it actually helps students who want to go to school for psychology. So,
Awesome.
yeah. So she is doing good things. And then with Bianca's law, her mom's doing some really good things.
Yeah,
so she
it
did
sounds
try
like
to
it.
turn this into something positive to remember her daughter. So
Yeah, I feel like you would have to. Like,
yeah,
it's the only way you can move forward, I think. Like,
I know.
God bless her.
I know. I really feel for her mom. She seems like a really sweet person. But yeah.
Well, on that sad note.
I know. Be kind to each other, guys. Don't make rude comments online. You know what I like to do sometimes? Not to toot my own horn or anything, but sometimes, like, especially when I can't sleep at night, like, I'll go on people's TikTok lives and I'll say something nice.
Aww.
Yeah, like, I'll be like, oh, your makeup's really pretty.
That's nice.
And it's so fun to watch people's faces light up. Like, because people get some really nasty comments.
Yeah.
So I try to counteract that by leaving a nice comment.
Because you're a nice person.
I try. I don't.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm not nice to assholes, okay? I will say that.
That's
If
okay.
you're not an asshole, then we're okay. If
Yeah.
you're an asshole, we're not okay. But I don't understand the mentality of people wanting to say something nasty to someone and see the hurt
Yeah.
that it causes and them getting joy from it. I don't get that.
I don't get that either.
Like,
That's
what
some
kind of person do you have to be?
fucked up shit. A messed up mentally person.
Yeah. So I feel like I want to say, like, don't be rude to people online, but the people that are rude to others online, they don't care.
They don't care.
So I'll say this. When someone says something rude to you online, try not to take it to heart because they're just shitty people with shitty lives who want to make others feel shitty.
Yep.
So don't listen to them.
Exactly. And
Reach out to me. I'll give you a nice compliment.
yeah. Go on
And
TikTok.
I'll go on that other person's and fuck their shit all up.
Yep. I said go on TikTok.
Try me.
Go on TikTok live.
Go on to TikTok.
Go on the talk.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We love you. We'll miss you.
Yeah. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Don't be one.
Bye.
Bye.